A VCR and a TV were brought for rupees 8,000 each. A VCR and a TV were brought for 8,000 each. The shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on VCR and a profit of 8% on TV. Find the gain or loss in the whole transaction. Transaction means what? Whole deal. In the deal, what is, whether it is a loss or a gain, and even you have to find the percentage of loss and gain. So CP, what is given? CP of VCR is given is rupees 8,000. CP of TV is also rupees 8,000. So total CP is equal to rupees 16,000. 16,000. Now on selling VCR, the shopkeeper is making a loss of 4%. On selling VCR, loss is equal to 4%. So now let us take a unitary method. CP SP. Loss is 4%. Now that is if CP is 100, then loss is equal to minus 4. Therefore SP is equal to 96. That means 4% loss. So if CP is 100, then SP is 96. But our VCR, we are purchasing VCR for rupees 8,000. Our CP is rupees 8,000 in VCR. So what will be the SP? Cross multiply. (96) into 80. 6 8s are 48. 72. 9 8s are 72 plus 4, 76. 7,680. Then this is for VCR on selling TV. This was on selling VCR, now on selling TV. There is a profit of 8%. For in TV, he is getting profit. In VCR is getting loss, but in TV is getting profit. Profit is equal to 8%. Let us use the unitary method, CP, SP. Here, if CP is 100, then profit is 8% means plus 8. SP will be 108. So if CP was 100, due to profit, SP will become 108. But what is the CP of TV? It is 8,000. Both are 8,000. So this is also 8,000. This will also be 8,000. We have to find SP. Cross multiply. Here also cross multiply. 8,000 into 108 upon 100. Hundred and eight into 80. Put a 0. 8 8s are 64 and 8,640. Add this SP. Total SP. Just as we found. Or first let us write SP of VCR is equal to 7,680. SP of TV is equal to 8,640. So it is 16,320. This is total SP. Already we are having total CP1, total SP2. From 1 and 2, we find that SP is greater than CP. Hence profit. In profit, SP is greater than CP, and in loss, which is greater, CP is greater. If you are not selling at a higher rate, it means you are incurring loss. So when we will get profit? When we are selling at a higher rate. That means here SP is greater. Now how much is it greater? Find the difference. SP minus CP. Profit is equal to SP minus CP. That is equal to I think you are not able to see over here. From 1 and 2. SP is greater than CP, hence profit. Profit is equal to SP minus CP, that is equal to 16,320 minus 16,000. So that will be, subtract this, you get 320. This many rupees is the profit. Now we will find profit percentage. Profit percentage. What is profit percentage? It is, you can do it by the formula. It is profit upon CP multiplied by 100. This I haven't taught you before. What is your base? CP. SP is never a base. Be very careful. CP is always the base. From CP either you get the profit, it means increase, or loss, it means decrease. Previously I taught a sum in which it was about zoo. So from base either an amount increases or an amount decreases. Here it is profit, hence it is increasing. Increase upon base amount. Profit upon total. Total means CP. Profit upon CP, and this 100 is due to, because whenever we find percentage, we use 100. Base is CP, never SP. On CP you earn profit. On CP you get loss. Not on SP. So this total value, whatever will come in the denominator, will be CP. Increase, then profit will come in the numerator. Increase. Decrease, then loss will come in the numerator. So loss upon CP or profit upon CP. CP is the base amount on which you are incurring profit or loss, and then multiplied by 100. 320 upon what was our, in the whole transaction they are asking, so total CP we will take 16,000 into 100. 16 twos are. It is coming to 2%. So they are getting 2% profit in the whole transaction. It is whole transaction. So don't write 8,000, write 16,000. Why? Whole transaction means total CP. Don't forget, don't try, because here you are writing 8,000, here you are writing 8,000. Then by mistake you might write here 8,000, then it will go wrong. Be careful. Total transaction they are asking. It means you have to write 16,000 by adding both the CPs.